Joining us live now is Norman Roule. He's a former senior CIA official who's managed significant programs in the Middle East. Norman, it's good to see you again. So I have to say I found this vision absolutely compelling. You just don't see this every day. In your view, how brazen is it?
Well, good day to you and to your viewers. It's brazen, but it's not particularly a high-risk operations for the Houthis. They've demonstrated a capacity to send armed men onto an unarmed ship against civilian pilots and to take over that ship. That's not a particularly significant military operation. Also, the Houthis have used explosive drone vessels, missiles to attack commercial vessels in the past, mainly Saudi and Emirati. So the idea that they would threaten Red Sea shipping is not new. And last, I think we should remember our history. In the early 1970s, anti-Israeli Palestinian groups used Yemen to threaten Israeli fuel tankers at the time to put pressure on Tel Aviv.
Fingerprints. Iran?
No, certainly. I mean, Iran has provided them with training. There would need to have been some, not necessarily intelligence work, but some open source checking to understand which vessel was located approximately where and associated with which individual. That takes a little bit of work. Iran maintains at least one ship suspected of intelligence gathering in the Red Sea. And this vessel did come near that Iranian ship shortly before it was attacked by the Houthis.
This ship and its crew members, do they become political pawns now, Norman?
Absolutely. And I understand that the Japanese government may have begun efforts to engage the Houthis, likely through Oman or perhaps through the United Nations, in order to win their release. I think what we're looking at, however, is a broader interruption or some sort of problem in the Red Sea, which could touch energy prices and shipping costs because of the container traffic through the Red Sea. At least two other ships associated with this company have diverted their travel because of this incident, and we should wonder if that might play into inflationary costs with goods in this area.
That's a really good point. And just finally, does this point to a wider war? It's not just this now. There have also been so many other attacks on, American installations and bases in recent weeks.
Well, what it says is that the Houthis and other Iranian proxies recognize there are multiple incentives for them to undertake activities which are below the level which would provoke a conventional conflict, but which are sufficient to divert resources, defy the United States, and for propaganda against Israel. Iran will say it has nothing to do with it, but Iran has empowered these individuals to do all of this.
Norman Roule, really good to talk again. Appreciate your time. We'll talk to you again soon.